Um, I just wanted to say I decided to start a channel. I'm going to keep the name True Crime Lover, but I probably won't do a lot, if any, true crime. It's just too much difficulty and too much work for me, but I will be doing other things like frugality and weight loss and probably other things. And also I want to say that I want to keep the comments nice. I am disabled, so I don't want to hear anything about people that's on disability or have disabilities. We're all just trying to do the best we can. And also, if you hear something that's different for you, feel free to leave comments as long as they're not mean. What do I mean by that? I mean that, for example, my insurance will cover $250 a month for my groceries and for my over-the-counter stuff, and depending on the state that you live in, you may qualify too for it's usually you have to have Medicare and Medicaid both, which means yes, I did work. That's not to slight anyone that wasn't able to work or anything in the past. But your situation may be different. But I say that I live on $250 a month on groceries, just me. That's just an example. I may go less, I may go more. If you say, well, but you have an advantage because you're getting this, which I'm sorry that you don't qualify or whatever, but it's still $250. That's still what I'm spending. You see what I'm saying? So if I buy a cheap pack of chicken and I show that, you can find a good sale, then it doesn't matter where that money came from. And yes, I know that any help I get is from taxpayers. My dad was a coal miner and I worked. So, but I've seen this on other comments, on other channels. I have seen comments like this. And I just want the comments to be positive, and I want us to all learn and be taught things. And your situation may be different, and you may like fancier food than me, so you may spend more, and that's the beauty of personal finance. As Sensible Living with Money Mom says, there's a reason why it's called personal finance. Something that works for one doesn't work for the other. So, I may spend more in one area than you in another. But those kind of comments are fine. But if I see mean comments, I will block you from commenting. But as long as everything stays nice, then I will be glad for any kind of feedback. And what I'm going to do, and what I have done, is when I'm more physically and mentally able, I will make what they call batch videos. It's kind of like batch cooking. You make a bunch at once. So you will see me in the same clothes, but that's because I made 5 or 6 or 3 or 2 or how many in one sitting. And, and that way I can keep out consistent material. And hopefully I will get better at this. And I'm looking for around 5 to 10 minute videos, no more than that, because Nobody wants to hear me ramble. I don't want to hear me ramble. And some of my favorite YouTubers do between 5 and 15 minute videos almost every time they do a video. This one will probably be a little bit longer just because I want to say everything. And also be patient with me because I'm not very familiar with editing. I think I've edited videos in the past, like 20 years ago. Not even for YouTube or anything, just splicing stuff together and things like that for like fan vids and stuff like that. But if I have to edit, I will, but I'm going to try and keep it to where the editing and stuff is at a minimum. But I will be doing batch videos so that I can put out 3 or 4 videos a week. Is my goal. And hopefully people will like and share and subscribe and all of that. But I like being frugal, and I like to teach others, and I like to learn. So hopefully this will be a good thing. And at least for now, I'm going to keep all the information the same. True Crime Lover 2022, I believe is what it is. Because originally I was going to do that, but it was just too much. But then I thought, well, I also love frugality. And there's a lot of other things I love, but it just got to where whenever I was trying to make either a script or a video of true crime, with or without a script, it felt like I was taken from others, and that may or may not be true, but I don't ever want to take from anyone else's work. And the good thing about frugal tips is people like when you take from their tips. I would like for people to take from mine, and of course you make it your own somewhat. Like it might not be realistic for you to trim $50 off groceries a month. And for somebody else, that might feel like no problem, because it depends on how big of a family you have, the cost of living in your area, all kinds of things. But I will probably do videos 3 or 4 times a week. I don't have a schedule as of yet. And occasionally there might be weeks where I don't do videos just because my back goes out, which is why I will be batch recording. Because sometimes, like when I've had a treatment, or there's no rain or something, I'll have a very good day, and I won't have as much back issues and other health issues, and so I'll be able to record 3 or 4. You know what I'm saying? And then another day, I might not be able to do anything at all that day, or even a whole week, because like when my back goes out, when it goes out, I can't do anything, because the way my back goes out, it's a fall risk. If I do much walking at all, I do some walking. And also, I want to say this. I don't think people will see me walking, but if you do, I use a cane sometimes, and sometimes I don't. A lot of people don't understand that. One, it's not always because you literally can't walk without a cane. Sometimes it's to prevent pain, or sometimes it's because sometimes you get dizzy and sometimes you don't, or sometimes your back goes out and sometimes it don't. So, and there's plenty of videos now on YouTube that explain that. a few years ago, a guy lost his Twitch channel because people saw him getting up from a wheelchair, and so they were like, oh, he's faking disability. Turns out he wasn't faking disability. Turns out he was going through physical therapy, and he only needed to use it part-time. The wrestler Lex Slugger, I don't know how many wrestling fans I've got, but like, he's been in and out of a wheelchair, and now he's permanently in one. But, you know, people think one size fits all. And I know with certain genetic disorders like Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, I hope I said that right, sometimes people are in and out of mobility, meaning they may use a cane one day and a wheelchair the next and be fine another day, or all three in the same day. You know, and I'm not saying people don't fake, but I'm saying please keep your snarky comments away, because I'm not faking. I just have to use a cane sometimes. Especially longer distances, or when my back or my knee are especially bothering me. And it's not a prescription cane, but my doctor did tell me I needed one. I had really even before I fell, I needed one, but especially after I fell a few years ago, and actually almost died, and was in the hospital for a month. So basically all I'm saying is everybody be nice. I know we don't know each other, but like, people that know me would tell you that that's my whole philosophy in life, just be nice to each other. So let's just be nice and kind and positive to each other. And I look forward to making these videos, and I'm going to stop now because it's almost 15 minutes. And like I said, I don't really know how to edit, although I think that you can edit through YouTube itself, and it's fairly easy. And I've got, is it ODB? That's free software. I think I have it, but it'll take me a while to learn if I even need to use it. But I'm going to try and not need to edit content. But they will probably be 5 to 10 minutes, and definitely most of them will be under 15 minutes. And I really hope people enjoy my channel, and I look forward to making content. Have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, whatever it is when you're watching this video. And I look forward to sharing my knowledge and learning from others. Bye-bye.